record this video for my loud, noisy neighbors start making noise next door, because apparently they ain't got no home training and they do this stuff almost every single day, but that's none of my business. So this is for Rachel. Let me stop. Hey y'all, it's Michaela. Welcome back to my channel. It is me, the HBIC, the Black Brats, the Black Barbie. Dang, how I forget my intro that fast? Anyways, we back with another video, and today's video is going to be me teaching you guys how to keep the poom poom clean, how to keep the poom poom nice and fresh. These are tips that I personally use for myself and that actually like ends up working for me. And like honestly, I'm not gonna lie, like for a while I did struggle or have like trouble sometimes with having to keep my hygiene down there clean, and that's a normal thing as a girl, especially when you're younger growing up, to try to figure out what works for you. And what works for some women probably won't work for others or will work for others. So anyways, let's get started on the video. The first thing I want to talk about what I do that helps keep my poom poom, my cutty, my punani clean is I use, oh my gosh, I use the Dr. Bronners Peppermint soap, baby. When I tell you this keeps your poom poom clean, this keeps your poom poom clean. Like it keeps your poom poom clean. It keeps the punani, the cutty, the cookie, all the baby. Let me tell y'all something. I am not a big fan of peppermint. If it's too much of a peppermint scent, then no, it's not for me. So when I went online and I decided to try this soap, I was a little bit skeptical. So I was like, okay, everybody doing it, let me just try it. When I first bought it and I smelled it, I was like, oh my god. I thought it was gonna be like an overwhelming peppermint scent, but it wasn't. The first time that I used it to wash my body, I did not like it. I thought it was like drying out my skin or something. Like I just like, oh, this ain't for me. Like I don't know what the hype is. And then I was like, let me just actually give it a chance. And I kept using it and using it and using it. When I tell you, this thing makes my poom poom feel like a York mint peppermint patty. It felt like somebody rubbed a candy cane on my vagina. Sprayed cold water afterwards, like I'm telling you. But personally, I used it on my vagina and it works fine for me. And that's another thing I wanted to bring up in a topic. So the way I keep my poom poom clean is I use soap. Now they do actually have the baby formula, which is unscented, so it's made for babies. So if you're a type of person that's sensitive, then you might want to go get that. Personally, I have battled with this little thing, this myth that's been going around lately, where people will say, oh, you're not supposed to use soap on your vagina, you're not supposed to do this, it throws off your pH balance. At this point, do what works for you, okay? I've tried for the longest to try to use hot water or cold water on my vagina. I'll rub my fingers down there, sniff it, and it'll still have like this faint smell. I started using this, and when I tell you it cleans my vagina and it never threw off my pH balance, my vagina is perfectly fine. I've been using this for like, I would say almost going on 2 months, and nothing has been wrong with my vagina or for me. So the next thing that I do to keep my poom poom clean, to keep it smelling fresh, is I have, yes, and I still have my Walmart panties. Yes, I'll expose myself. So these are my cotton panties. I personally suggest you wear cotton. Plus for me, I know that it helps my vagina like breathe more in a way, because it's like, it can get through the holes and cracks and crevices of the cotton underwear, whereas spandex, it's not really, it can't really do that. So for me personally, that works for me. Okay y'all, so I'm gonna start talking about the real culprit of how I keep my poom poom clean. Pads, okay? These are the pads that I use whenever I'm on my period. Things I used to do in middle school, child. You won't believe the things I used to do in middle school. Okay, so when I wear pads, I would keep it on, it would say 8 hours, right? So I would keep it on for a full 8 hours before I changed it. I go to school for 8 hours, come back home, and then I would change it. When it say 8 hours, that don't mean you gotta wear it for the full 8 hours, okay? When it gets to the point where you can actually physically smell like a little bit of your woman odor, because you know how vaginas have this scent, you know how you have your own scent, when you can smell it a little bit, that's your cue that you need to change it. I notice whenever I'll be on my period or something, I would always like change my pad, and then like when I'll go through the bathroom a few hours later, I would change it again, and a few hours later I'll change it again. And I noticed like that really did help eliminate the period smell. It really did help eliminate the odor down there as women get when they are on their period. So honestly, those are things that I didn't know when I was younger. And like I said, it's embarrassing to say, but at the same time, I feel like there's many girls out there that don't know what to do when it comes to their hygiene or keeping their vagina clean or just figuring out their body. Also, shaving. Now, it's winter time, so I mean, if we some Wolverines out here, I really don't mind. The cookie's a wolf. I really don't mind if the cookie's a Wolverine. But we do not, ladies, we do not want it to get to Jumanji status, okay? Okay, there's a limit to how, okay? But yes, definitely when it comes to shaving and stuff like that, I noticed that for me, it does help eliminate the smell a little bit better. I'm not saying that you always have to keep it shaved or you always have to shave it. You know, there's some times where we just slip up and we say, hey, I don't feel like shaving. Like, I'm gonna let this thing grow out. I'm gonna let it grow out to the point where I could put lemonade braids in it. I just like. So if you want to play around with that and shave to see if that helps, you know, your vagina, because you're the only one that can really know if it helps your vagina, then definitely try shaving. Okay, next up is, I forgot my tampons. I have my tampons, but tampons. I personally like tampons. When I didn't have tampons, I used to say, oh, I'll never wear a tampon. I'm team pad. Ever since I wore a tampon, I was like, team tampon. I personally wear tampons, and the reason why I like it is because it helps, like, it makes me feel more drier. Like, I don't really feel like I'm fully on my period because I don't have a pool of blood, you know, that I'm just sitting in. Another thing I didn't know when I was in high school was that you're not supposed to sleep in tampons. I did not know that until my friend told me you're not supposed to sleep in tampons. So I would be sleeping in tampons and stuff like that. And so then I would have to change into a pad. Oh, that's cute. Okay, next thing we're going to be talking about is panty liners. So fall 2019 is when I started really wearing panty liners almost every single day. I ended up noticing that that would help me get rid of the smell. So basically what I would do is I would change my panty liner about 2 times a day. I'll wear it like half of the day, and then like maybe like around the evening time is when I would change it to another panty liner. Definitely make sure you're including panty liners. If you're a person that sweats down there, you will realize like, oh, if you have discharge in your underwear, roll that up, throw it away, put a new one in, and you're good. So it definitely does help get rid of the odor. Next thing is flushable wipes. Y'all, I love using wipes. When I tell you that has helped me with my vagina, it helps my vagina so much. And I'm gonna tell you why. When you're using toilet paper, you're not really getting everything. Now use toilet paper as usual, like first, so that way it can help like soak up all the pee and then wipe off all that extra poop and everything. I just use toilet paper as the base. After I use toilet paper, I get my flushable wipe, make sure I clean my vagina first, and then I throw that away, maybe get another flushable wipe or use the same one, and then I clean my booty. If you're using a flushable wipe, don't clean your booty first and then clean your vagina. No. Flushable wipes or wipes, baby wipes, are the way to go. So with that being said, if you are a younger girl, or if you are a little girl, or if you are just a girl my age, it's okay to ask questions. It's okay to go look it up. Like, I would rather you walk around with your poom poom smelling fresh, or tips that will easily help you make your poom poom smell fresh, rather than just walking around and not knowing anything about your body. So that's why I wanted to make a video, because I know for me it was a struggle and it took me quite a long time to try to figure out my body. But yeah, anyways, that was it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys really like this video of me giving you guys hygiene tips on how to keep the poom poom clean. Anyways, I'll be seeing you guys in another video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, because we need to get this video popping, okay? I will see y'all in another video.